I mentioned Katie had a fine withdrawn in a previous video. Here's the official letter. Here's her response. Look at that at the top. I mean, they expelled her from the country. She's going easy on them, really. I'm pleased she put the letter. I just want to point out a couple of things. They're becoming very lazy in setting their automated correspondence, abandoning the government style guide entirely. That first sentence in particular, we are writing to you in relation to your, all that's redundant. All that's needed is, Dear Katie, regarding COVID fine, that number. This Katie already knows that they've written to her. She knows that it's her fine. And the second paragraph does have an element of truth to it, just not giving all of the information. In particular, that the decision was actually made before the fine was issued. I articulated that in a response to a comment on her community's part of her channel. They're always planning to refund the fines, because they're an illusionary measure to fool people into believing there was a non-existent health emergency, as the setup to jab people with nanoparticles, and cancelling the penalty notices is just cleaning up the crime scene. And I'll finish it off with, there was none and never will be evidence of a health emergency, which I alluded to in many videos before this one. Particularly, it still gets to me where Brad Hazard, with that smirk on his face and that attitude, saying, we haven't got any documentation, just our testimony is all you're going to get, which was, totally fabricated. And she was actually issued with an overdue fine, but that would have been an automatic process. Now, the last sentence has two anomalies in it. This means your fine has been finalised. If they were going to be totally honest, they'd say it was invalidated from the start and was issued not in error, but fraudulently for deceitful purposes. And the second part of the sentence, same as the first criticism in regards to the style guide, is totally redundant, and you no longer need to take any action. Well, any reasonable person would know that without being told. And I'm glad Katie put this up. Got to see an actual letter, what they're setting out to withdraw these things. And in fact, a lesson Revenue New South Wales could learn is how Katie sticks to the style guide. There's no redundancies, clear message, straight to the point. So they could probably have a bit of a read of what she said and take that in. Not that anyone's going to read this, because this is automatically generated. It's got to be read in the same manner. All right, that's it for this one.